Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you are all fine. Today we are going to continue some exercises and some exercises with the workbook and student book. And I have a new worksheet for you. This is an exercise, relative close exercise. Let's start with the first one. Choose the correct answer to fill in the blanks. Do you know anyone person عاقل عشان هيك we are going to use who. Number 2, a hammer is a tool which is used to knock nails into wood. tool غير عاقل. The shop where we usually buy our bread has closed down. The boy, number 5, whose dog was hit by a car hasn't been to school for 3 days. So because we have يعني ملكية, يعني we know the answer from the meaning. Okay. Exercise 2. Complete the sentences with the correct relative pronouns. This is the boy who played rugby. This is the car which أو ذات يعني الذات بتحل محل الwhich والwho. This is the car which or that had an accident. This is the boy whose mother works for the CNN. The person who phoned me last night was my teacher. Can you name the country? Country place مكان عشان هيك we are going to use where Mount Everest can be found. طب متى بنستخدم which with places? Yes, إذا إجا بعد الفراغ verb. Okay, this is Ahmad whose brother went to school with me. Do you remember the place where we caught the bird? Okay, let's move to the student book. We are going to do exercise B from 1 to 10. Just we are going to pick and choose from 1 to 10. Let's start with the first one. Correct the following sentences using the appropriate relative pronoun. طبعا يعني in exams in general يعني I will give you the tool between two brackets and you have to join the sentences, two sentences, أو بيجيكم على شكل choices زي ما أخذنا قبل شوي. فالموضوع very easy. يعني we use who for people للعاقل, we use whom for people برضو كمان للعاقل لكن بحالة الأوبجكت, وهو بتحل محل whom. We use which for things للإشي الغير عاقل. We use where يعني هيك احنا بنحاول نتذكر where للمكان, تمام, وwhose للملكية. أحيانا we can use which instead of where. مرات بنستخدم which بدل الwhere. إذا إجا بعد الفراغ يعني إجا place وفراغ وإجا verb بنستخدم which. وإذا إجا subject أو noun we use what, where. Okay, let's start with the first one. This is the bank was robbed on Tuesday. This is the bank. Here we have to put the tool. This is the bank which أو that. This is the bank that was robbed on Tuesday or which. Okay, number 2. The boy's sister. We have something here. We have to put here something. What is the relative? Whose? The boy whose sister is in my lesson was in the shop half an hour ago. The boy whose sister is in my lesson was in the shop half an hour ago. Okay, the man owns the bank had 2 poodles. The man who owns the bank, yes, the man who. Number 4, Ginny wore a mask, made her look like Mickey Mouse. Jenny wore a mask which made her, or that made her look like Mickey Mouse. طبعا again I will tell you إنه ما بيجينا جمل بهاي الطريقة حتى يعني in your next year حتى in التوجيه يعني هو choices or combining sentences يعني بندمج جمل مع بعض. Okay, so don't worry. John came with a friend, waited outside in the car. John came with a friend who waited outside in the car. John came with a friend who waited outside the car. Number 6. The woman gave him the money was young. The woman gave him the money was young. Here we have to put something before the verb, yani relative. The woman who gave him the money was young. Okay. The bag in the money was yellow. طبعا delete n هون في مشكلة اللي هو وجود حرف ال n حرف الجر. إذا شفنا حرف جر احنا حالة الانفورمال بنحط ال n which، لكن احنا بدنا نتعلم الطريقة الأساسية اللي هي the bag which the money was put in was yellow. ال n مفروض تكون after put. So this sentence is not formal. 8. The people who were in the bank were very frightened. The people who were in the bank were very frightened. 9. A man whose mobile was ringing did not know what to do. على فكرة احنا بنقرأها موبايل خطأ، هي موبل. I told you before that it is mobile not mobile. حتى يعني لما بنتصل ب anyone وكان تلفونه مغلق بيرد علينا الانسر ماشين انه the mobile number you dialed is currently turned off. The mobile number mobile. So mobile it means متحرك او نقال. So don't say mobile, it's mobile. Okay, number 10, the last one. A woman whose daughter was crying tried to calm her. Okay, we are going to stop here. We have speaking, and maybe we are going to discuss that later. Here we have writing. I will give you writing, how to write an essay, pros and cons essay, in the next lesson. So in this unit here we are going to finish the student book. In this unit we are we have to be careful for some notes which are here notes, the uses of present continuous and simple present, okay, the structure of derivation, and the structure of relative clauses. Okay, now we are going to move to the workbook. So open your workbook page page 9, I think, page 7, yes, page 7. Okay, let's do exercise D. Exercise D. We are going to pick some exercises. We are not going to do all the exercises, so we have to do exercise D. Rewrite the following sentences with the appropriate relative pronoun in their right place. Okay. The teacher is writing on the board right now is Mr. Indris. The teacher who is writing on the board right now is Mr. Indris. طبعا يعني imagine that there's a space here after the teacher. The teacher who يعني choices. Okay. The men houses were sold were very happy with the deals they made. The men whose houses were sold were very happy with the deals they made. Number 3. Here are the documents you were asking about. Here are the documents which you were asking about. Which you were asking about. إذا بدنا نخلي about حرف الجر، لكن هون هم محلينها على الانفورمال، احنا ما بدنا الانفورمال، بدنا الفورمال way. You walk past my friend gave me this watch I have on my wrist. You walk past my friend who gave me. Who gave me. Okay. I had a jumper. شوف الخطأ in this sentence. I had a jumper on made me very hot. On made me very hot. شو on made me very hot. So يعني it's wrong to say that. حتى هم حالينها خطأ كمان يعني I had a jumper on that made يعني في يعني very big mistake here. So the first thing delete on بتصير الجملة I had a jumper made me very hot. الحل الانسر when I put a relative I had a jumper which made me very hot or that made me very hot without لا on ولا in زي ما هم كاتبين. Okay. Here we are not going to take anything here because we are going to start with the pros and cons. Let me talk about writing here. Yani we finished also the workbook, but we are going to learn writing. Okay, how to write an essay, a pros and cons essay. What's the meaning of pros and cons? Pros إيجابيات و cons سلبيات, advantages and disadvantages. I will prepare a worksheet for you and we will write, we will learn how to write an essay. What are the steps for writing this essay? Okay, and we are going to write a model subject, okay, for the next lesson. It's important to learn how to write. Okay, so in this unit we finished this unit. Okay, next lesson we are going to take as I told you pros and cons essay. Maybe I'll give you a homework exercise F, or let us do it because there are some mistakes here. Here we have some mistakes. Whose is wrong in the spelling, so we have to put whose. Which and that يعني هي right. which صحيحة هون ما في مشكلة. whose برضو السبيلنج هون. which that يعني صحيحة. اوكي في mistakes في هذا الاكزام في هذا الاكسرسايز so we are not going يعني to discuss them, just the most important exercises we did it, and you have to study يعني with your worksheets, study the worksheets, relative worksheets, relative 1 2 3, okay, and simple present and present continuous. And today we will stop here, and next lesson we are going to start with writing an essay. I want to thank you very much. I hope you are all fine and have a nice time. يعطيكم ألف عافية. شكرا جزيلا لكم. بعرف إنكم مضغوطين وتعبانين وإحنا كمان نفس الإشي تعبانين، يعني بنتعب إحنا، لكن هذا التعب يعني بصراحة جميل بالنسبة لنا كلنا، كل الطاقم وكل المدرسين. إحنا هدفنا إنه تتعلموا حتى لو كنتوا أونلاين. هدفنا نتواصل معكم بطريقة أفضل إن شاء الله. بالأيام الجاية راح تكون الطريقة أفضل. راح نتواصل معكم في برنامج معين. راح تجيكم مسجات بهذا البرنامج، راح نتفاعل مع بعض يعني as in the class، كأننا موجودين في الصف. تحملونا، احنا يعني بنتعبكم معنا بالواجبات. أحاول أنا إنه أخفف عنكم الواجبات. لكن يعني الأشياء الرئيسية اللي حكينا عنها اللي هي دراسة الفقرة study abroad، الجرامر اللي أخذناه اللي هو ال present simple و present continuous، بعض التمارين اللي حليناها، the structure of derivation، the structure of relative clauses، هدول كلهم مهمات بدنا ندرسهم ونراجعهم ونحفظ الكلمات والمعاني أول بأول. ويعطيكم ألف عافية. أنا يعني سعيد جدا بأنه بنتواصل مع بعضنا بهاي الطريقة، لكن إن شاء الله بالأيام الجاي بتكون الأمور أفضل، بنتواصل وبنتفاعل مع بعض أكثر. ويعطيكم ألف عافية. شكرا لكم.